Hello, and welcome to this introductory course on using Digger. Digger is a software package that has been developed for processing seismic data. It can be used in any seismic context, ranging from processing large 3Ds down to manipulating a single trace coming from a well-logged synthetic. The graphical nature of the flow environment lends itself to a creative style of processing. What you see when you first open Digger is an empty canvas waiting for your flow elements to be added. We can navigate this environment with mouse interactions that are familiar from other software such as Google Maps. Zooming can be done by scrolling the mouse and panning by dragging. What we'll do now is go through the process of developing your very first flow. Like many seismic systems, a processing flow consists of a sequence of modules that are chained together in a particular order. We'll start by adding the SEGY module for reading SEGY data. This module has some features that are worth discussing at this point. Firstly, the white circle at the bottom. This is known as a port, and it is the outlet through which data will be pushed. Secondly, there is a play button on the right-hand side. SEGIN is one of several modules that can be used at the start of a flow. The flow can be run by pressing that button. Lastly, the module is outlined in red, indicating that there is a problem with one of the parameters. Selecting the module shows us the parameters. We can see that it's the empty file name, which is the cause of the error. If we choose a SEGY file, the problem goes away. At the bottom of the parameters, there is a help button that brings on the online help. Having verified that the parameters are set the way we would like, we can now go back and press that run button. The log of the flow appears down the bottom in a new tab. The logs can be toggled on and off by pressing L. Congratulations, you have successfully created and run your first flow. In order to see the fruits of what that achievement has been, we really need to add at least one other module. Let's visualize the data that we're reading by adding a module. Splot is short for seismic plot and has a number of display options available, but we'll go with the default parameters for now. We now have two modules in the flow. Unlike SEGIN, Splot has ports for both incoming and outgoing data. Clearly, we want to connect the two modules together. The element that joins them together is called a pipe, and we'll add one now by pressing J for join mode. Passing the mouse from one module to the next creates that pipe. To exit join mode, press escape. Rerunning the flow now gets us somewhere really interesting in that we can see the seismic that has just popped up in a new window. Splot is actually a fully featured visualization tool whose scope is beyond this lesson, but will be covered in another tutorial. For now, that concludes the introduction to Digger. In future lessons, you'll learn more about Digger and what can be achieved by building more complex processing flows.